am I looking at?
Look at Mark
Dude.
Blair with his hair.
Oh, Jesus, look at this,
Dude,
I think it looks pretty good, dude. I think
you know what I'm thinking?
I think you should grow it out even longer. Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot tell you how excited I am to announce yet another show for the A Lot's Happened Since Yesterday channel. I can't even say it. I'm so freaking excited. I'm stuttering my damn words.
Good.
We are
Good.
officially the A Lot's Happened Since Yesterday network. Why?
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. You've made it official, sir.
Wow.
That's,
Oh my goodness.
have I blown it up big enough?
Impressive. I don't know what it means, but it's impressive.
That's impressive. I don't know what it means either. I'm just now finding out, Mark. So
You're like,
I'm like the silent partner that never gets told anything. Just like, hey, dude, we're on in 5 minutes. Oh, shit.
No, it's the best way to be, Ralph. Just not knowing is the absolute best way to go.
yeah, I was going to argue that. Like, you know how much fucking work I do on the back end, sending write-ups and shit, and Ralph's just like, I don't know what we're doing. I'm like, you lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah, ignorance is bliss, bro. What can I say?
All right, well, so Cody, before we get started with this, I got to tell you, Ralph. So you and I met on the first thing we did and had a great time. And so after we finished, I got up on the computer and I looked up Ravenscroft. I looked up the band, and I because you're the lead singer, and you and I had bonded, become bros.
Yeah.
And so I thought I'd check it out.
Bromance.
So I picked a video, and I don't remember which one. The video was in a warehouse.
I remember it was Holiday.
Anything.
Okay.
Holiday.
Hey, I gotta tell you, man, you fucking laid it out. I loved it, and I would frankly love to come to a show. I'm old, so if you ever have a show at like 4 p.m, then let me know. My only fear,
afternoon.
yeah, my only fear is that your audience would kill me. You know, just out of entertainment, they would go, "Hey, why don't we beat the fuck out of the old guy and see what happens?" But I listen. I really thought it was for real. I thought it was good shit.
Thank you so much, Mark. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It doesn't mean shit coming from me.
No, it does. It does, because you're the radio god, man. You're a legend in the radio business. I mean, and that's what I was going to tell you. Don't worry about anybody calling you old, because you're a legend. Legends don't get old, brother. They just get better.
I've got to come here more often.
Well, I was gonna say, Mark, come on, man. I was in the chat room during your last show, your last podcast. You know, Mark and Linda podcast. Go check it out, dude. You got to keep the hair. You're worried about getting beat up. You're starting to look like us, man. Start growing the shit out. Get this going. Look at you. Look at
Linda
you.
Was, let me do this.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You got the headbang hair.
Way concerned. This is
concerned.
I mean, look at this in the back here.
Wow.
Linda was she gave me the hat to wear, and because she's horrified by this hair. But here's the thing: it's been a year, literally this last week, since I had a haircut, and you know, it was getting in my face. And Linda said, "Well, you could trim it," and I said, "No, it's a thing. I'm not going to get a haircut until this is over." And I'm officially saying, as of a week ago, I got shot number 2. So I'm vaccinated. Nice. Linda gets her one and done on Saturday.
Excellent.
Nice.
So yeah. So we're good.
I can set up that afternoon metal show then.
I tell you what, I'll meet you. The latest I can do is 7. I can do 7 p.m.
Okay.
Bro,
if you can,
totally.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You've got to be able to guarantee my safety.
I can tell you right now, dude. Given a few phone calls and a little bit of time, we could probably schedule a pretty bitchin' house party if you're really upset about it. We'll do like a 12 p.m. kegger. You know, we'll just do it right at noon. You can have your dinner and go to bed. Man.
Well, I gotta tell you, right? You know, because I said we did the show and I looked up the video and I was like so proud. I was like, look at fucking Ralph. Check him out. episode. It was awesome, man. I really was impressed. I loved it.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
So,
all right. Well,
if you guys haven't realized yet, we are joined by the one and only legendary Mark Thompson. And why are we doing that? Because you may have noticed we're doing a brand new show. Once again, announcement show. Welcome to the first ever episode of the Radio God Reacts with Mark Thompson, Ralph Buso, and myself, Cody Walker.
All right. Well, so Cody, you should tell everybody exactly what it is that we're going to be doing on this show. Absolutely. What happens on this program?
So what we're going to be doing today, and furthermore on the show, is it's a reaction show. We're going to be looking at bands, songs, videos of bands that we feel are becoming or have become undeniable. They're ready, they're pushing, they're making the moves, they're making the goals. As far as genre, anything and everything is on the table. More than likely it's going to be rock and pop oriented because that's usually the world we're in. But I am open to any and all. We are all open to any and all. But they have to be ready, and they have to have a official music video. No visualizer stuff. We want to see the whole package.
Okay.
And the whole package being, branding, marketing, image, everything. But the whole point of this show is to sit back, talk some shit, look at the creative side of things, and pump some bands that we think are ready to go.
I can do at least two of those things.
You think you can do two of those things? Which one are you good for?
I'm good for looking at it and giving my opinion. Perfect. Okay, so one. I can do one of those things.
Well, then you got one. Ralph will do two. I'll do 3 of 5 is good enough, dude. I mean, the marketing is the other 10 I listed. As long as we cover something.
Well, I mean, this will be interesting to see what people are doing and how they're approaching it and going about it, because I don't know a lot about the music business today. I knew quite a bit about it back in the day. But I love the fact that I do know that it's kind of fucked. Yeah. The music business is nuts. It's crazy.
I believe the technical term for it is shit show.
Yeah. And I love the fact that people are still doing it. They're still trying. They're going for it. They're laying it out. And the basic reason for that is that they don't have a choice. They have to. Yeah. And so I'm looking really forward to seeing stuff get laid out here. And I'm going to tell you right now, the key for me, regardless of what we're looking at, pop, metal, country, it doesn't matter. The thing for me is that if the artist or artists mean it, if it's real, if it's genuine, I'm going to see it, or I won't, and I'll say it.
100%.
Because we're supposed to be honest, right?
You can be honest, yeah, 100%. And I'm gonna be, I'm being honest. I'll be honest right now. I have no intention of putting on bands I don't like on this show. Okay. Just because this show is not about, being the critique of I don't like this band and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm here to promote bands that I feel are ready. And same thing with any bands we personally find. If we bring it to the show, it's because we see something that resonates with us, and we go, dude, you guys got to see this more. And that's the point.
So it's not like a stay or go or anything.
No. Well, it's all stay.
we're just reviewing and reacting.
Right? Yeah. No, there ain't gonna be shitty bands on here. We're gonna be fucking rocking and rolling. That's how I feel about things. Unless you want me to find some shitty bands, then I guess I could do that.
We can do that all day long.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No
Cream
doubt.
rises to the top, so let's find those guys. All right, let's get into some rock and roll, shall we?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Our first guest, our first band that we're reacting to and listening to is a band you guys may have heard of from the channel. We have talked to a couple of the members before. It is a band named Plush. Let's get it. The song is Plush, or the song is Hate, excuse me. The band is Plush. Let's get at it.
I'm unworthy.
right off the bat, these girls are tight. Holy shit. Like ridiculous.
I can tell you this young lady, the lead singer, is deeply inspired by Ann Wilson.
Ann Wilson.
Heart.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no question. She is following in the footsteps of one of the great vocalists of all time, not just female. Ann Wilson was doing, and I'm sure still is, doing shit people never done before. And I can understand why this young lady would be so moved by her work. Solid killer so far.
Absolutely. She's got a monstrous voice.
She's got a very, very, very powerful voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And the overall the video looks pretty cool. I'm digging it. I like the way they're incorporating the fire, to be honest with you. Moving in. I actually like the spot when, she says, I scream in the melody line. I scream. It gets, she nails that, man.
She takes it up. Yeah. She's got a lot of life and passion to her singing, man. She's very, what's the word when you're emotional, animated, I guess. Animated. She's kind of animated in her face. You can see the pain. The song's about her being in pain, right? I guess she got her heart broken or something. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Hate myself for hanging on.
See, I know that this is probably a going theme, and I don't know a ton about metal, but I'm driven to think of Eminem when I hear these kind of lyrics. I hate myself for still wanting to be around you. Mm-hmm. I can't get over you, and I hate myself for feeling that way. It's the Eminem rap where, she loved the way he made her hurt. She loved the way it burned. This kind of honesty is... Do
you like that song? That's Rihanna.
It's genius.
Yeah.
It's absolute genius. And, I'm always struck when me, old guy, I don't really do rap, but I love Eminem. Mm. And when people lay out that kind of honesty, we as human beings, we're embarrassed, and we never, ever talk about the real shit. Like, I really enjoy when you make me hurt.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that. We're just not. But then Eminem comes out with that song, and I was shocked as to how I was immediately drawn to it.
Yeah.
And to me, this song, the lyrics of this song are that. That's the core of it. That's where it lives.
100%. Yeah, because it is. It does feel like she kind of, for lack of the classic, I tore my heart open and just poured it on paper. It does feel like that, She's not only hating the fact that the person's moving on and all of that normal stuff, but then she's turning it on herself like, why can't I let this shit go? He's obviously an asshole,
She hates herself for holding on.
Yeah.
Is the last line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty brilliant, dude. I love the message. Yeah. I like where she's going with it. Let's get back into it. So far, loving it, girls. Okay, that was fucking sick.
Nice.
That bridge is out
That's
of its
really cool.
mind. I love that shit.
You just cut that last part off, man. You should have let it shine. I like what she was doing there with the slow.
Okay, I'll bring it back a little bit, but
it.
The bridge. I like that bridge because it doesn't sound like most bridges sound like a chunk that just come out of nowhere and it's just a section that doesn't fit. You know what I mean? Like bridges are that material that just like.
You used to write bridges like that all the time. No, I'm just kidding.
What's your point? Butthole. But
well, I'll tell you this. Early in my radio career, I was a music director. And my job was to listen to the new records and either play them or not on the radio station. And this was top 40. This wasn't metal or rock or whatever it was. It was top 40. This song, I would have had to have played it at night, probably after 8. I would have added this the moment I heard it at night. And I'm telling you that this is a hit record. We would start getting phone calls for it in the day. So I would play it at night. And then it would cross over. We would start getting requests, and I would move it from 8 to maybe starting it at 5. And then if we continued getting calls, I would move it till 3. But I can't imagine this song being played in morning drive. It would never happen. But that's a hit. This is a hit record.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree.
It's heavy without being too heavy though. Like you hear the initial riff and you think, okay, where are you going with it? And then when she starts singing, you're just in. You know.
Yeah. And it's really got an old school meets new school flavor to it. It really does. Because that initial riff, I think, is like an old school riff.
Oh,
and the way she even starts the verse, it's got that old school feel.
It feels like Dio,
You know what
dude.
I mean?
It feels like
Yeah,
old school
kind of
Dio or old
reminds
school
me of
Black
Dio.
Sabbath
You're
kind
right.
of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, look, again, I don't know metal. I just don't. But to me, the beats in this are standard balls to the wall metal.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, tipa, boom, boom.
Right.
Boom, boom. And you can put any words on that you want.
Yeah.
But it kind of goes back. These girls didn't try to reinvent it, but they did have a unique take lyrically on a good piece of human reaction.
Yes.
And they just laid it on this great beat and they play it so well.
100%. 100%. They're just really tight on top. And that's the drummer too. Brooke. She's monster on YouTube. If you guys haven't checked out Brooke, check out Brooke C on YouTube. She's phenomenal. But she has that big fat drum sound that just keep you in that pocket. You know. Moving into the let's do the
I'm still beating. It doesn't mean I don't wanna die slow.
that little
There's Bella and Ashley.
Yeah, we need to get into Bella and Ashley for a minute. We talked to those ladies on here, the bass player and the guitar player. Those ladies, they need some spotlight because skill beyond skill. That little run, most people think, okay, it's just a little guitar solo. What I hear in that guitar solo that Bella is playing is actually very technically thought out. It's very tight. Most people in that little motive, you expect to just go diggy 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 diggy, just like completely down, but she skips a string, goes back up. If you listen for it, like she's putting a little bit extra spin in that. No, she's been studying. We talked to her. She studies in Berkeley right now, going to school in Berkeley, and she's got talent. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
If she's in Berkeley, she does.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's man. I'm impressed. They're killing it. Let's get back.
What you've done, I hate that you're happy. I thought you were the one. I hate that I still want you and miss your smile. I hate everything about you. I hate myself for hanging on. I hate
looking all cool and stuff. Yeah, I dig it.
You
What do
know,
think, Mark?
so well, I mean, so it's a hit record. There's no question. And so my mind at watching the video, my mind goes to this: how are they live? Because if you're a musician, if you're in a band, you know, anybody can jump in the studio and record until it's perfect.
Yeah.
How are you live? Because live will out you. It'll either show you to be a master or shit.
Yeah.
So I wonder how they are live. I would love to see that. Yeah, I mean that really, I think they got a hit record. And I wonder what else they've got, but I wonder how they are live. I would think that would be a really interesting follow-up, because if you can't carry the room, then I don't see you making it.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true.
No,
I can't see that. Well, there's so many mega superstars that can't carry the room.
Yeah.
But look, there are so many unbelievable bands and artists that, you know, you enjoy what you heard, but then you go see them. And I guess Bruce Springsteen would be one of these, because I've never seen him. Oh. But you go to see this band or this artist, and they take you on a ride, and you don't ever forget it.
Yeah.
When you've seen it, when you've been there. You can either do that or you can't. So I wonder what these girls have live on stage. I'd love to see it. Yeah. I wonder if their audience would kill me.
I don't know that they kill you. They just might rough you up a little bit. I don't know. They might.
Hey, I'm in. I'm down. I got it.
Look at Mark. Mark's trying to embrace the metal side, dude.
No, that's cool, man.
He's gonna show up with black nail polish next time or some shit.
Nail polish. Whatever.
Well, you know what? It's my first time to see an all metal female band. I've never seen that. Mm-hmm. They're like, you know, what was it? 80s, the Go-Go's. I did not appreciate. And I'm not judging. I just didn't appreciate the music. It wasn't my thing. But these girls are slamming it. And I go back to what we talked about, and I'll say it. These girls mean it. You know, they're not up there because we're all a bunch of girls and we're going to show girl power. Right. These girls mean this because they're playing metal. Yeah. They're playing metal. Now, am I wrong? Is it judgmental to say that primarily metal has been a dude thing?
Pretty much.
And so here we got ladies that are putting it down nasty good. I fucking love it, man.
Yeah.
Let me know if they have a 4 p.m. show.
We'll try to get on with it.
Wow, 4 p.m. That's the best you're gonna give Plush.
All right. I told you I'll go 8 p.m., but I've got to have security.
All right. Well, we got him down to 8 p.m. people. Okay.
All right. We'll get you. We'll get you. Not only I'm gonna do you one up better than that, Mark. Not only are we gonna get you the perfect amount of security so that we make sure absolutely nothing can go wrong, I'm going to lend you an extra set of leather armbands that are with the spikes sticking out. This way, if anybody gets through, bro, just boom. Bam.
Hey, Ralph, when you said that, I got a visual of me wearing that shit on my arms. That would be
wouldn't that be bad?
Hey, I've got this 15-pound miniature golden doodle. I'm going to bring him with me and get him some armbands too. We'll just kick everybody's ass.
Yeah, got to get that in the spike collar, dude. It's in.
Oh, dude, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Ladies, you just made a new fan. Mark Thompson is coming to see you at 8:00 at night. Don't go on any later.
Hey, listen, man. What I saw there is look, I am a fan of every kind of music. I love pop. I love top 40. I love rock. I love ballads. I love country. Here's the key. When I hear a great song, regardless of the genre that it's from, it's great. I don't know if you guys have heard it. Miranda Lambert has a song called The House That Built Me. It's one of the greatest songs I've ever heard. And when I listen to it, I'm not aware that I'm listening to country. Garth Brooks has a song called The Dance. When I listen to it, it's one of the greatest songs ever written. And I'm not aware that it's country. When I hear American Pie, Don McLean, it's just a great piece of music. So I love the fact that these girls are carving out a spot for themselves, and a hit is a hit is a hit, and it doesn't matter what the genre. Number one for me, if you talk about music, and I love it all except ragtime. Ragtime can kiss every inch of my ass. But the greatest piece of music I've ever heard is Beethoven, Moonlight Sonata. And I love the fact that I am in love with a piece of music that was made 400 years ago, and there's nothing on it but piano. So you can't really categorize. I don't care that this is all girl. I do get the thing, girl power. I get that, and I cheer it and I support it, but I don't care. It's a great song, period. And it's a hit. Now, in this day and age, will they make a hit? Will it be a hit? I don't know. Because it's not the way it used to be.
Yeah.
Where when I first got into radio, if radio played your song, it was a hit. If it was a real big hit, then it was.
Right.
But now radio doesn't break songs anymore at all. So I don't know how you make a hit these days. I don't know how it happens.
Yeah.
Maybe it's on social media. You younger people could tell me, but
well, the
I don't
biggest
know
thing
the
now is
formula
Sirius.
for it.
The when you're talking radio exposure, everybody wants the Sirius push, the Sirius XM satellite radio. I mean, they have the biggest, they have all the big guys there. They're doing all of the, right now, in terms of it's winning over terrestrial radio. And they're, God love them, they're getting regular rotation on Sirius as well. So they're making the push. They're doing quite well.
Good.
They're turning heads. As
Good.
far as live shows, they're still new. Just like we were talking earlier about Ravenscroft. We all got shut down. They haven't had a chance to really get together and play. So time will tell.
Here's the thing. And you guys will know this when I say it. The bottom line for these girls and for any musician is, can you actually play? Because if you're a real if you're really good at the guitar and you're really good on the drums and the bass or whatever, if you're in a band, you're going to get your groove by doing shows. But if you can't actually play that well, you're never going to be good live.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. You're either good or you're not. So I do wonder what their chop is. I'd like to see them live.
Yeah, I agree.
Say, yeah, it'd be great, man. We should definitely go check out Plush. We should go see them live. That'd be cool. Mark, you should come with us, brother. Let's do it.
Yeah, you fucked up. You said you're coming to California more.
One of these days, we're gonna hold you to it.
Well, look. I've got a grandbaby coming, and so California is going to be back on my schedule, and I'm available, boys. But I'm gonna tell you right now, when this old man gets out of the house, I strap shit up. We're gonna fucking get it on.
Well, you better.
We're not going home. I don't want to hear no shit about no job I got to get to. We are out and we're going for days. You're not going to remember where you live or what your name is when I'm done.
Well, dude, I don't know all about all that. All I can say is challenge accepted, sir.
Excellent.
Oh my God,
Touché.
Mark, I cannot tell you how fucking exciting it is that you agreed to do this with us, man. You are amazing, sir.
Thank you, Mark, so much.
Ralph, the same back at you. I enjoy this. I love music. I love musicians. I love the creative force and the creative flow. And I love these ladies are out there slaying it. It's a hit record. If I wish I were on the radio so I could play it, but I cheer that. And if we see more of that, then I'm looking forward to the next show.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Well, it looks like your first choice was a winner for all of us. So good job, Cody.
Thank you, sir.
And you know, I just want to give a shout out to my record label, Pavement Entertainment, because they're also the ones that signed Plush.
Yep.
And they're the ones that are doing the big push on them. And congratulations to them. I think they made a great choice. They made a great find in Plush.
Yep. And congratulations to Plush.
Congratulations, lady.
Congratulations to Plush.
Congratulations.
You ladies are killing it. We expect big things. Mariah, Brooke, Ashley, Bella.
Backstage passes for
come
me
on,
and
man.
Mark. I don't know about Cody.
What the fuck, man?
I'm just
Don't
kidding.
forget my dog Walker.
And Walker.
Oh, yeah.
And Walker. By the way, I'm still saying you pulled that name from me, bro.
That's right. Oh, shit.
Everybody,
That's
thank
true.
you so much for joining us on this first of many episodes of Radio God Reacts. Ralph Buso, Mark Thompson, Cody Walker. We are going to be kicking it as much as we can. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Mark, thank you. Ralph, thank you. I'm going to zoom in on that shit. This is how we're fading out. Peace, everybody.